All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Everyday Whiskey. I'm Dan, and obviously with the holiday seasons coming up, Mike and I are crazy busy. Mike at his distributor, me at the liquor store, so it's getting harder for us to kind of get together and film as regularly as we'd like. Normally we get together every 2 weeks, we film 1 or 2 episodes that week, we put out 2 to 4 episodes a month. So with that being said, I'm gonna try and do some solo ones just so we can get some stuff out there. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So this week, we were generous. That is a hard word to say for some reason. We were generously donated 4 samples from Kings County Distillery. So if none of you guys know who Kings County is, which there probably are definitely a few of you, but in the bourbon whiskey sphere, they're a very big deal. So they're based out of New York State. They've won Whiskey Distillery of the Year twice, 2016 and 2023. They make all their own distillate from what I know. And they put out probably some of the best blends in the country right now. They're based out of Brooklyn, so super close to home here. Obviously, Widow Jane has a facility in Brooklyn. You have a bunch of really, really cool distilleries / blending houses and stuff in New York, in New York City area. So let's get into this. Today we're doing 4 different samples. Gee, it's been a long day. We're gonna do the blended, which is the blue label. We're gonna do the straight bourbon, which is their flagship. We're gonna do the coffee, which I'm very excited for, and then we're gonna do the peated. Peated, or if you don't know what it means, it basically means smoked or smoke tinted. So let's get into this thing. We're gonna try them. I'm gonna pop these off to the side here, and we're gonna start off with the blended. As you know, we're going to score these 1 to 10 as we go. Wow, these are like actually sealed. Okay. All right, number 1, we have the blended. I got to take the plastic off these when we're done. Jesus. All right, that's the guy we're doing right now. Ooh. It's like really kind of like obviously a sweet corn nose, but you do get some like a little like these like dense little fruit tones. I don't know exactly which fruit flavors we're going for here, but it's a general kind of fruity, dense nose. And there's like a little bit of like this like dusty hay tone on the back end of the nose. Oh man, that's actually really good. That's really good. I'm gonna put the price points up in the edit underneath the bottle as we go. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest with you. They are a little more expensive, but you are getting a really well-made, handcrafted product with Kings County. This is so reminiscent of like Texas whiskey, or Texas bourbon, whichever, however you want to say it. Yeah, it's like Texas bourbon, but it's not as heavy. You kind of get these really dark fruit tones with a little herbaceousness, really well textured palate. I really, really like this one. So on the blended bourbon, which is the cheapest option, I believe it's like $45, somewhere in there. Again, I'll put the actual price in the video. I'm going to go with a 7.4 out of 10. Really well done. All right, next we're going to do the straight. Probably just take these off as we go here. Yeah, we'll just do that. Ooh. So this one's a little more perfumey. It's kind of got this cool little eucalyptus-y kind of note to it. You do get some of that like funky kind of barnyardy like tone to the nose. It's kind of got some zest to it. So it's a little zesty, kind of barnyardy, funky estery with a little bit of eucalyptus, kind of perfumey. It's really nice. This one I know is about 70. It's definitely a little more expensive. But you get what you pay for with Kings County. It's really drinking a lot like Balcones. Like this tastes actually. Unfortunately, this is going to be, I don't want this to come off as a dig. It tastes a lot like the Balcones pot still bourbon, the red label. It's really close. And for that being said, like that bottle's like $40. This is a little more expensive. I wish the palate on this was a little more dense and had a little more something to grab onto. got like some good legs though. It's really oily. Do you get a little bit of like I don't know if there's rye spice. It's kind of general, like again, the zestiness from the nose is kind of similar to the palate. Got a little spice to it. I like the blended better, so we're gonna go with like a 7.1 on the straight bourbon whiskey. All right. Now we have the coffee. So there's not a flavored whiskey. It's a whiskey infused with, I think, like coffee beans. So it's gonna be like a nuance of coffee, but it's not gonna be a coffee flavored whiskey. I really should have cracked these off camera. Wow. Maybe there is more sugar in this. I think the sugar has solidified in the lid. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the sugar is actually solidified. Oh my god. Holy crap. We're close. Wow, holy shit. All right, give me 1 second here. We're gonna pause this. All right, so issue. Holy crap. I'll take the table with me while at it. Oh my god. So, all right. So the issue here was that I guess something must have got underneath the plastic. The plastic was stuck to the bottle. So this came off real easy once I got the plastic off. All right. So let's try the coffee. Very excited about this. I love coffee. See, it's funny because you do smell like the blended base underneath it with like a tinge of coffee. It's really nicely done. With it smells like a little bit of like jalapeno kind of e-ness. That's really well done. That's really, really well done. And it's line price with the blended, so I think it's like under $50 a bottle. You get like the slightest tinge of like roasted coffee, and then it tastes like almost like a really nice light American single malt. It's really good. I'm gonna go like 7.6 on the coffee. So last and probably the most divisive out of all of them. See how easy this one comes off. Is gonna be the peated. With peated whiskey, you either love it or you hate it. Mike and I love it, but it's definitely one of those things where you're not going to get someone who hates peated whiskey to like this, probably. They might be able to tolerate it, but it's not going to be their go-to. So if you like peated whiskey, I'm going to imagine that this will probably be something that you might gravitate towards. So try that. This smells like butterscotch. This legitimately smells like butterscotch. Yeah, it smells like the Werther's butterscotch, like hard candies. That's cool. And it's just like it's kind of a Scotch mock. Like you get the slight smoke tint or peatiness, and it's a very light whiskey. There's not a whole lot of texture to it. Flavor is good. This is a scenario where like I think the nose is way better than the actual liquid. And again, I'm not trying to knock any of the products are all very good. It's just you have something for everyone sitting in front of us here right now. The blended is for your intro drinker. The straight whiskey is for someone who's got a little bit more developed palate that can pick up some slight nuances. The coffee is for your in-betweener, where you're a whiskey drinker, but you want to try something different, give yourself a little palate break. It's great for like cocktails like espresso martinis or an Irish coffee, whatever you want to do. And then the peated is for like kind of your enthusiast, where it's, somebody who wants to diversify their collection or try something different. Because the peated is more along the lines of like an American single malt, but it's much lighter. And the nose is one of my favorite noses I've smelled all year. That butterscotch is so nice. I just wish, I don't want the whiskey to taste like butterscotch, but I wish we got some of those like kind of sugary nuances in the palate. With that being said, like a lot of the peated American whiskeys I've tried, this is like kind of middle of the road. So this one I'm going to go with like a... The nose is so good. So I'm going to go with like a 7.3 on the peated. So everybody, thank you for watching this. Please like, subscribe, comment on the video. Cheers, and everybody, seriously, have a happy Thanksgiving, and keep watching the episodes. We truly appreciate it. Bye.